What is going on, 2=1 community? We just want to give y'all some bonus content.
Yeah.
Bonus content.
Mm-hmm.
I did an Instagram post, me and Irene, and you can follow Irene at Irene Rollins. And that's her handle, and mine is I am Jimmy Rollins. And we did don't get married until ... And I just want to go through some of these comments that some of these people say. Somebody said Ladybug 1116. Don't know if you need to know that, but it says, don't get married until you know their thoughts on having kids. Don't get married until you want to discipline the children the same. Don't get married until you understand their love language and their core values. What's a quick thought you have on those things?
Quick thought. You know, we were talking to Pastor Jimmy Evans today, and he was talking about a couple that he did premarital counseling, and they had not talked about the whole kids thing, the kids number. That's real. So that person, you know, that made that comment on Instagram, it's real. Don't get married until. And this couple he talked to, the husband wanted 6 kids, and the couple wanted, the male wanted 6 kids and the female wanted 2. They ended up not getting married.
Yeah, they literally broke up.
They broke up in his office. And I love that, because they would have gotten married and then had this huge dividing factor in their relationship that the enemy would use. They would be arguing about it all the time. In fact, one of the people that made a comment, don't get married until, didn't he say like the number of kids, because they ended up having more than he had anticipated. We were a part of that. Yes, they ended up having twins, and he just, like, it impacted him. It impacted him as a man on so many levels. Like, think about what you instantly have to provide for 4 kids instead of the 2. Like,
we'd be in debt again.
Oh, we just finished an episode on
Can I give you another one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't get married until you know how they feel about pineapple on pizza.
What?
I kind of like that.
Ew,
because that's disgusting.
I think it's gross.
Who wants fruit? You don't mix fruit and meat.
Come on.
You don't mix fruit and pizza.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, like, if you're that person, you're weird. I'm sorry.
Hilarious.
That's judgmental. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay, don't get married until.
Don't get married until, let's see here, you meet some of his or her innermost circle.
True.
Show me your friends and I'll show you your future.
Come on, somebody. Let me tell you, when I met your family, when I met your friends, I was like, oh, he's a keeper. You had a cool squad. You had a squad that wasn't pulling you away from your purpose, you had a squad that wasn't pulling you away from God. Everybody around you was pushing you towards your purpose.
Wow.
Like, I loved how your family supported you. Your friends cheered you on. They were so excited that when we got together, they weren't jealous of you and, you know, all that stuff. It was cool.
On Instagram, Worthy Devotional, that's the handle, says, don't get married until you know without a doubt that he loves God more than he loves you.
Yes.
Whew.
That one's good. You comment on that one.
I just think it's like, love God, love people. It don't say love people, love God. Old Testament, greatest 2 commandments.
Hey,
love
wait a
God.
minute. I did hear.
Don't interrupt me.
One of your buddies said something about the 3 G's.
Submit, woman.
What are the 3
joking,
G's?
guys.
You are so silly. The 3 G's. What did he say? He said it goes God, golf, something.
No, God, golf, and girls.
Yeah, something like that. I'm like, what is that nonsense?
It is nonsense.
Anyway.
I kind of like it though. Don't get married until what? Let's see. Don't get married. People's like, where are you? No. Until you are ready to serve without being served. Ooh. You know what I think is a good one?
Without being served.
Someone told me this today. The guy cutting my hair. He said, don't get married until you can say I'm sorry without doing nothing wrong.
Drop the mic.
Is that not a word? Tawan, I know you engaged. Or gonna be engaged.
That's crazy.
I know you dating somebody. Don't get married until you can say I'm sorry without doing nothing wrong.
You weren't even wrong.
And not fazed by it.
That's humility right there. True.
You know why? Because you always gonna be right because you're the man. I'm joking. I'm joking, everybody. That's not me. It's not me at all. But I've learned. If my wife thinks I hurt her, if she feels like I've done something, or if her behaviors, I have no problem. The last thing I want to do is be a part of her hurt. I want to be a part of her healing. I'm sorry, babe. Sorry that I offended you. Sorry that I said that. Sorry that it's not easy because it takes work, it takes grit. But that was a good one. Let's see if we can go for one or two more. Let's see. How about this? Don't get married until you are not. No. Let's say it this way. Don't get married until you're one of one, not one of some.
Ooh.
Ooh, that nobody said. I said that one.
That's really good.
Until you're one of one. You are one of a kind. Your relationship, not if you got side chicks, not if you got DMs, people sliding into your DMs, you sliding into their DMs, and you got all of these, we used to call it a little black book, but now it's like, it's the DMs.
Yeah.
Don't get married until you claim this one is the one. Watch this now. And you let all the other ones know they're not the one.
Mm-hmm. And can I just throw in a little extra?
There you go.
10 cents here, 2 cents, more like 10. Mm-hmm. I think that when we came into relationship with one another and became a committed relationship, it was don't get married until you're willing to make your relationship, that new relationship, that covenant relationship, the most important one. So if you are connected to somebody of the opposite sex, I think you need to respectfully move away from that or begin to separate yourself.
I hear what you're saying. And I
heard
people
saying?
Talk about this. Can the opposite sex, be best friends and you married? It's difficult.
It is hard.
Because best friends require a level of emotional investment
and intimacy
that you should be reserving for your spouse. I've got friends who are women. They're not my best friends. They are mutual friends. Like there is no side, relationship of a woman that I'm friends with a woman that ain't friends with you.
Right.
It don't even make sense.
Nope.
It don't even make sense because I feel like, and guess what? I know some very close friends that disagree with this on me.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I don't want an opportunity. Me, let me talk about it from me. I can't do that. That might be good for you, sir. I can't do that. Not because there's any issue, but what I know is I love hard. I go into relationships 100%. I'm checking on you. I'm texting you. I am providing for you. If you need a loan, come on. Like whatever it is, that's me. I don't think that is, for me, that doesn't foster anything but something potential down the road. I might be,
when it's with the opposite
this ain't Bible,
sex,
this is Jimmy.
Yeah.
But I'm just telling you, that's how I feel.
But I had a hard time with it when we just got together. And I was like, oh my gosh, because I was a people pleaser, severe people pleaser, and I didn't want to hurt people's feelings, right? Even if they were just platonic relationships.
Yeah.
But I remember you calling someone that I still was connected with, and you were like, there's a new sheriff in town.
No.
That
y'all
was hilarious.
Our producers in the room. Y'all listen to this. She was dating somebody before me, right? And so when I knew, because the co-workers at this technology company, they knew the guy. And so they brought Irene to our job based off of their relationship with this guy. So when she came to the job and I asked her out and she told me that they had broken up, and I knew like I'm the new guy, I stayed in my claim. I called him on the phone and say, bro, I just want you to know there's somebody new in town. And I would advise you that you don't reach out to her again or there's going to be consequences.
Oh my gosh.
I believe in throwing hands, not laying hands.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? I believe in that. I believe.
But out of respect and courtesy, I cut everybody off.
You did. But just in case, I wanted them to know if they kept, because he sent roses, remember?
Yeah.
And like, send roses one more time.
Couple
They're
dozen.
going to be on your grave.
And they were the most beautiful roses I'd ever seen in my life. Anyway.
Okay, not ever seen in your life, because I just got you some like last month that was like 400.
Back then.
Don't get married until.
So I'm telling you, Jimmy, there's someone like me out there who was a people pleaser, and they're struggling, trying to let go of the opposite sex friendships when they are in a new relationship.
They're not ready.
you're not ready for marriage.
They're not ready.
If you're not willing to let go. The most important relationship will be the marriage relationship.
That's it. We might have to do a for real episode on this, because I feel like I got so much more that I can say.
It's a boundary thing. Yeah, so we'll do about that. We'll do another episode on boundaries.
All right, there's your bonus content. 2 equals 1. Y'all follow us, Irene Rollins, on Instagram. I am Jimmy Rollins on Instagram, and we would love to hear your feedback. We would love for you to subscribe to our podcast. We will catch y'all next time. 2 equals 1. Signing off.